The next concept is heating effect of electric current. Take an example. When a current is made to pass through a wire, you will have seen that wire gets heated. So on what factors this heating effect in a wire depends. So the first factor is it is directly proportional to square of current. Here, as the heating effect is directly proportional to square of current, more the current, more is the heating effect produced. Okay, as we increase the current, the heating effect also increases. So second factor is time. It is directly proportional to time. Take an example. There are two bulbs of same watt, same power and same voltage. One bulb is glowing for 10 seconds and the second bulb is glowing for 10 minutes. So which bulb will get heated more? The bulb which is glowing for 10 minutes will get heated more. Why? Because as the time increases, time of passage of current increases, the heating effect also increases. So heating effect is directly proportional to time. More the time, more is the heating effect. So third factor is directly proportional to the resistance. Heating effect is directly proportional to the resistance. Why? Because as we already studied that resistance is directly proportional to temperature in the factors of resistance. As the temperature increases, resistance increases. Same happens here. As this resistance increases, the heating effect in heating in a wire also increases. So more is the resistance, more is the heating effect. So heating effect is directly proportional to the resistance. So if we combine all these three, we get formula for heating effect. H is equal to I square R into T. So this is the formula for heating effect.